when they do get the wild hair and do a Kenshi run, it's fun, it's amusing, and they do a decent amount of mods. And like I said, I got nothing against mods. It's fun, it's help. A lot of them are really helpful. But I don't. Maybe it's just something about the world that Kenshi is in that just doesn't. Oh, I didn't actually ever pull the trigger on the Ghost of Tsushima. I wanted to, and then I started watching people play, and I'm like, is this going to be another like Assassin's Creedy thing where I enjoy watching it, and after I'd play it for a couple of days and just be done? I mean, I did that with Cyberpunk. I still haven't finished Cyberpunk. I mean, it was a good game. I enjoy it. But it's just one of those things. I played it really hard for a week and then just kind of drifted off because of the. I don't know, I just felt the open world was fun, but I wasn't really. I know the whole point of progression is really pushing the storyline, but leveling wise, so I could push it. But you're talking to a guy who's never even played one of the Witchers, and I own one of them. I don't even know which one I own. Okay, 'cause yeah, I know like the Assassin's Creed stuff is like, oh, you could spend a long time doing the side stuff if you're not careful. Even if you are careful. That's probably what got me on the Cyberpunk. I just got so wrapped up doing the side stuff. Yeah, I heard nothing but praise about its combat system. Yeah, Monster Hunters, I enjoy. I mean, that's the same thing with me on that. I'll enjoy it by myself with a mixture of by myself and with some friends for a couple of weeks. I don't know if it's because I'm overplaying it or what. After a couple of weeks, unless someone says, "Hey, you want to play Monster Hunter? You want to play this?" I just don't do it anymore. Because Monster Hunter, it just got that update. Was it an ice or snowish one that just came out? Was it? I mean, technically it's February, so I guess I can say last month. Yeah, Iceborne. I mean, ever since original Game Boy and what? I remember, I think I've got it on Wii U. But I fixed say they were always really good solid stories, even though you wouldn't think that about a game like that. Well, guys, this little job's taking forever. I I feel bad I haven't played my Switch in quite some time. I mean, I've still got it hooked up with the fourth monitor over here. Like I say, I'm not even sure. Actually, I know what the last game I bought was. Looking over there, I enjoy most of their game, almost all Nintendo products, because their quality, either fun or story. I have a, like I say, try not to laugh too hard. I have a soft spot for the Cooking Mama games. I've just always enjoyed the Cooking Mamas. That was the last game I bought because I was so happy that it was coming. And before I got off work that day, when I was processing some turkey, I took off I went through a quarter of my thumbnail and part of my thumb with a knife. I'm like, oh, it's my left hand. I'm right-handed. It won't worry. I'm not worried. I can still play games and do other stuff. Ha ha ha. Oh God, was I wrong? Especially when it came to Cooking Mama, which is motion controllers. So it's like, as soon as I would shake that hand, it'd be like, no, we're done. I think I did the very first recipe, which was learning how to make, what was the recipe? It was like pretty much it was a grilled cheese, but you were adding different kind of flavoring to the grilled cheese, so the cheese made it look like a rainbow. So that way the kids would eat it and be like a treat. And it's like, I suffered through making that. It's like, alright, I'm done. I'll come back when my thumb heals. Yeah, that was... God, when did that game come out? Like October, November last year? Or even earlier? I think it was actually around August or September. If not sooner. I mean, technically I could turn Mondays into, hey, here's something I bought and never finished or even played. I fix a shoot. I don't know how big my account is on, what is it? Epic? I created an Epic one just so I could get the free games each week. There's no telling how much stuff on there I've never even played. Oh, they've actually installed a few. Actually impressed. We'll get this up in no time. See. Like what is it, the Tomb... Oh, that's one of the things that they had on, that they gave away that I've never actually beaten. The Tomb Raider remake. When they redid it. I actually really enjoyed that. That was my... Well, I guess it's a remake, but it's the current story, where it kind of, this is how Laura became Laura thing. I don't know what the... I know it's Tomb Raider, but I couldn't tell you the subtitle. This is the first one I've played since what? What was she out on originally? PlayStation 64, something like that? I say probably Nintendo 64, because it kind of had a pixely, what is it, golden eye-ish kind of look, feel to it, if I remember right. Because I fix but going back, it's like the open world stuff I enjoy that gets sidetracked. I guarantee I'll end up playing the... Well, it might be the actual reboot. It's the one where... I fix that, it's not spoiler, because I didn't play that much of it. It's like... I guess your father's died, you're taking over the business, and you're on a ship looking for this island with your best friend. You know, you're nothing, pretty much, other than your father's legacy. You crash in a storm and you go from there? Okay, reboot, yeah. I mean, and it's good. I enjoyed it. For the 4 hours I've managed to put into it. I mean, she doesn't have to be a badass. Most people aren't. I mean, it's more of a luck in everything else. the lights up and then we'll pick one of these and plow through it while 6 work on something else. Because if you think about it, most of the other games with Lara Croft is like, oh, she was a badass. Yes, she was. But she was also a lot older in those games than she was in the reboot. So you were watching the original. To me, the original Tomb Raiders was like playing Indiana Jones, and the reboot is like watching the Chronicles of Indiana Jones. This is her learning stuff and becoming awesome to be what you knew. It's just one of those, like, how could you not get that? If you want to go on the perverted size, you can look at the cup size and tell that she ain't grown up yet. Come on. You can't tell me you didn't grow up thinking about that back in the day. So we're just working on lights in this? That shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, technically if you want to think, it's not a... This wouldn't be a reboot. This would be a prequel? Except unlike George Lucas, these are really good storylines. So, whoops. Once again, I like most of the... Yeah, I know it's a different use, but if it still... They could say if they wanted to, I don't know if it's a copyright thing, or if they just want to make sure that they don't get written into a corner. It could technically still be the same thing. Shoot, she could hit one of those weird artifact thingies, and it is the same universe. Depending, because there's different branch-offs due to what she has done or tried to stop someone from doing. There's always a way. I haven't looked in a while. How are you doing? Oof, you're not doing... What happened here? This should be over 1,000. Is it because of the mushroom? No, it can't be because of the mushroom. I fixate on the ghost. Did you really worry about your choices in it, or did you stay neutral? Did you say, hey, I want to be neutral, I want to be this side, or I want to be this side, or just say, hey, each time I have to make a choice, I'd make it based on if it was me? Okay, I thought the choices would make a difference at the end. That's nice to know, but at the same time, a little disappointing. Because I get too thinky when I worry, oh God, if I choose this, what's going to happen later on down the road, or how much harder, how much easier am I going to miss cool stuff? But at the same time, when choices don't matter, it's like, but it could be so cool if you did. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna go back and watch some more. Because I was watching a couple of people I enjoy play it, and then kind of, I might get this. I need to quit watching this. Is that the one where I guess you either, I don't know, stay in the I don't know how they phrased it, like stay in the shadow or come in the light, which is basically, hey, are you gonna be a samurai and take after your father, or I guess it'd be a ninja, basically, and work in the shadows. Oh, okay. Except better not involve whether or not an animal lives or dies. At least tell me that. Does it involve having to choose whether or not an animal lives or dies? Because if that's one of the choices, I'm out. Alright. I'm very particular about my animals. I've actually, when it comes to that, since I'm like a John Wick, it's like, oh, I don't care if you're friend or foe for the storyline, you kill the puppers, you gotta die. I fixate cats, you probably are going to die, but at the same time, I'm not going to mourn the cat as much, because the cat probably deserved. I mean, cats are pricks. They're good animals, but they're pricks. Let's go ahead and, while we're roading it up while we wait for them to hollow that stuff, let's just go ahead and do all the roads. Exactly. And worst case scenario, depending on how the cat's been handling it, he's got at least 8 more lives to go. He should be okay. Unless he's a really spastic cat. So we accidentally got that finished and unblotted. Calm down. No, good. I cannot believe y'all are going to the bathroom. Oh my god, this is still going down. Alright, you can have your 25 workers back. 5 idle. Take them, even though I don't need 28 workers. Workers are just going, no, 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 I don't want any more. Oh, they're getting mad. Why are you getting mad? Hygiene, sleeping, eating. Oh, we're fixing to run out of mushrooms. That's why. Laboratories, yeah. I'm trying to get that fixed. Actually, try to get the beds fixed before then. Actually, while we're doing it, let's see. We're going to need all of these. Technically, I could start working on... Oh, no, no, no. Here's what we'll do. That. There. The same level. Don't know why, which will. Let them hollow this out. That way when I work on one of these rooms, 2 people can work on hollowing this stuff out. So we can start getting our sanitation, not sanitation, facilities working. Oh yes, Total War games have a long load time, and I don't just mean the Warhammer one that has when you do all the races involved. Was it their Is it their Five Rings has a load time? Shogun had a long load time. They say, I know it just came out, but I'll guarantee it was it Troy has a long load time. Which I haven't really, no one really talked about Troy, now that I think about it. It just kind of, until I saw them, the actual company themselves streaming it the other day, or about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I didn't even realize it came out. It's like, yeah, we're streaming Total War Troy today. I'm like, that came out? Yeah, I played the Britannia one for about 8 hours? And it was just kind of, yeah, I'm good. I liked it, but it just, that one is definitely, I'll watch somebody else play it. Because it's just not really going to be worth my effort. That's why what is getting ready to come out? I think it's supposed to come out this month. What is it? The new Strongholds? I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one either. Yeah, Attila was really nice. I think so. The Fall of the Samurai, you think I would have played it before the Attila since I like the Asian stuff a bit more, but I actually played Attila, not the Fall. But I mean, Attila was really good. I don't know, hopefully with Manor Lords, when he gets that up in at least either beta, early access, whatever, because I'm really hyped for Manor Lords. Hopefully that will be a nice little fire underneath the Total War stuff, whether it be them and or the entire that kind of genre to get stuff going and good. I hope. Or they might not just worry about it or not worry about it because they don't think there's anything to worry about. I don't know, given how strong the mode is where you can make the heroes just completely broken. There's a little bit of cheese there, even though, it's supposed to be that kind of cheesy. Yeah, they need to get a better non-chuggy engine when so much is going on. I mean, I'd be happy. I mean, I don't know if they could do it since it's planetary, and they've got that Battlestar Galactica style version game. I mean, they've still got 40K they haven't even messed with, which I'm fine with the classic. I like the medieval stuff more than the space. But I mean, they haven't really even touched the 40K stuff. Other than making it, what, first person shooter style things? As was it. I still enjoy the way the Total War Three Kingdoms work, but it's almost a Total War version of I can't remember that style of game. I know I've got a Gundam game like it and a Zelda game like it. Where it's just you go into a room and you just wreck multiple stuff over and over and over. I can't remember what the name of those genres are. Not like the Binding of Isaac. It was a full rotational, 3D all around you kind of deal. Wasn't first person or overhead. It was that camera a little bit behind and up. But like you go into a room, stuff would start spawning, and it was just you, and you just start crushing all these basic enemies. Almost like what is it? For Honor. And then once you killed so much and got your people in there, the room would change to your stuff and start pumping out your color people. Kind of like, I mean, arena-ish. Because the map would be like, hey, here's the map, but instead of just a straight line, it'd be like rooms, you'd have to travel all over the place. Done down here yet? Let's activate this room first. These two. We're gonna get these 4 bedrooms. Probably, well, we could do. Let's do 2, 1, 2, 1. Like saying, with these 4 right here, that should give me enough bedroom. Maybe. I really need to get this stuff online before I start, or in the mount before I start picking fights with Kroll. Which I still need to dig this stuff out so I can design something to pick a fight with Kroll. And do. We're not going to turn these on. Oh, yeah. And you're going to mess that up. So much Kroll. Just what I am ready. We'll just pick a room, turn it on, let them hollow it out, little by little. Dorian's still mad. Not quite as mad as they were. Out here to look at some... Oh, no I didn't. I came over here to look at this. Oh my god, why is the... Did Kroll take all my food? This kitchen's just having heart failure. Alright, so no, he hadn't actually collected anything yet.